Hello, Midnight Tourists. This is Amber speaking. This month we have a fifth Wednesday. So, on every fifth Wednesday of the month, we will be dropping a bonus episode for you just because there are not that many of them in the year. And for this month, we decided we would drop a little preview of some of the content that you could see if you joined our Patreon. So, what follows next is our kind of after chat that we have done for July. This is kind of our wrap episode where we just kind of talk through everything that we've presented on and chatted about for the month and kind of give some teasers and spoilers for the month ahead. Along with content like this, you can expect to find things like outtakes, access to our Discord, ability to vote on titles and even season topics, early access to certain episodes at certain tiers, and many, many other features. So if you are interested in supporting us, please check out our Patreon linked in the Discord below. And I hope you guys all stay spooky. See you in August.
Okay.
All right. So
we have officially
all 3 episodes for July.
I can't believe it. We're like podcasters now, ladies.
I know.
God.
I'm super excited.
I'm
so
super
excited.
I gotta say, Joe, love your like birthday theme.
I
I'm
know.
very
I
into
do.
it.
I do too.
I mean,
I have
July
it. I
is
love
my
it.
birthday month. You're all going to have to suffer and worship me that month. So, you know.
I know. I didn't get a chance. I should have. I kept trying to find like a good opportunity to be like to shout it out, but I was like, oh, I don't want to
I think
derail.
we said
too
it in the
much.
beginning of Amy's episode when she was like the
Did we?
tigress. I'm like, oh, high and mighty. Yes, queen. Definitely
Yeah,
fitting
Good.
the vibe.
Good.
And then there's
Good,
been
okay.
Dina in the background.
There's been my cat dying in the background.
Yes.
Just here she is. She won't look at anybody. Hi, cat.
Oh,
She
Dina.
refuses to look up. She just likes to smack me in the face with her tail,
Yeah.
like whenever we're
She,
recording, and it's great.
She looked like boneless there when you picked her up.
She
was
turned-
just like,
She's like, I'm liquid now. Go fuck yourself. Like, I don't really want to be on camera. I just also don't want you to be on camera. Like, I've mastered the art because being in meetings and stuff like that at work, on Zoom also, I have like mastered the art of like off screen, like just letting her gently onto the floor. Cause she'll like come up and like try to get in my face, or like she'll block the light or start trying to head towards the microphone, and I just have to be like, nope, not doing that. I don't know how to pause the recording. Right now she's scratching me because I'm talking about her and she doesn't like it. So
Oh, goodness.
off she goes. But
Dinah, you brat.
she is
At least
a
she's
brat.
cute.
She is cute. Which is great. I'm glad that she's cute and kind of normally photogenic. Not when I try to show her off, but like when she wants to be. Because
Yeah.
she'll probably be in many an episode of the podcast because I
Oh,
cannot
yes.
get her
Yes,
to
she
leave
will.
me alone.
That's
Yes, she
space,
will.
So
That's yes.
yes.
Yeah. And this
where
is
she
her
hides
space.
from the
I'm
dogs
just
and the
in it.
child.
So
Yeah, you're just in it for sure. For sure.
All about Dinah.
All About Dinah. That's actually the alternative name of this podcast is All About Dinah.
I mean, it could be.
I love that.
No.
But yeah, so I think we had some pretty good episodes to start with for this month. We've
I think we
got
had some bangers.
yeah,
I'm
we
pretty
got
proud of us.
fucking-
Yeah.
trunk murders from the 1930s and absinthe drinks apparently with Amy.
Uh-huh.
We've got a fucking monster that's seen all over the place apparently with
All
me.
over.
Fucking creepy as shit. And then we've got
Glowing red eyes.
Jerome with prostitutes for Amber.
Yes. Yeah,
So
yeah.
so many angry prostitutes. So many.
And they have a right.
Exactly,
They
dude.
do.
Exactly. No, I am so excited. I'm glad that we decided to like kick off with like our home state because
Yeah.
it's been actually like I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard to pick just 3. Like just
Yeah.
3 locations for this season because
There's
there are like so
a
many I
lot.
want to cover. But I do want to branch out. Like, I don't want it to be just Daisy, you know? So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Yeah. And I
pick
think
my
we're
top
doing a
three
pretty
and then
good
we gotta move
job
on.
of trying to find something that's a little more obscure and less commonly
Yes.
known by a lot
Yes.
of people. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, obviously, at some point, we'll have to end up doing stuff that's more popular or we'll want to, but
Yeah, for sure.
doing the more obscure stuff to start, I think, is a good place. Because then some
Yeah.
of the less obscure stuff that we end up doing later on, maybe there will be updates.
Yeah,
There may
like a
be.
special treat
There
or
may
something like
be.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like. There's tons of murders to pick from in Arizona. We're crazy in Arizona.
Oh.
Like,
I get
All kinds
reports
of shit
every day on my phone of like, there's been a shooting here in Phoenix. This woman
Yep.
found
Mhm.
dead
Yep.
and their head missing in Phoenix. Like, good God. Can we
but I
not
love.
for like 2 seconds?
I know. I love the idea of like not just even the murders, even like yours, the Mogia monster, like finding these things that used to be very intrinsic to Arizona and bringing them back for like whole new generations of people that have never like this was literally like the trial of the century when it happened. This Winnie Ruth Judd, but
And I'd never heard of it. And I've lived in Arizona
Exactly.
my entire life.
now she's in obscurity, so it's like it's kind of interesting to bring it back and be like, yeah, this happened and this existed, and look, we got a footnote. Like if this had been done, you know, like 20 years ago, we wouldn't know definitively that she did it, and she did it on her own. So it's like it's really kind of cool to revisit these things that have been maybe forgotten along the way.
I love that. And I love the idea too. Like, that's why I'm excited to, you know, I'm really excited to be starting in our home state, but I'm excited in later seasons to branch out to like other states because
Yeah.
I am the type of traveler where like I want to know, like, I don't just want the tourist stuff. Like, I want to know
Yeah.
the roots of like where I'm going. And I know we've talked about like the theme for this podcast is because we love when we go traveling, we love doing those like haunted
so much
history, like
fun.
murder at night walking
Yeah.
tours where like you get to kind of know really the past and sometimes the obscure past and sometimes like the nitty gritty of like where
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Like, that's the stuff I'm into. Like I want to know like real life, like what was it like living here? Like what are people
Yeah.
experiencing here? And sometimes that's like sometimes it's really fucking weird. Sometimes it's ghost prostitutes and sometimes it's like trunk murders and sometimes it's like
Giant
I
ass
saw a
truck that
giant
goes off
hairy
robots
man
that
on
you
the
would
side
never
of the
want.
road. What?
Right?
But no,
and like
I think
some of
it's- I
those
think it's so
stories
cool.
really are just insane. Like we may have to make like a whole spin-off of us just reading stories off of the BFRO website from any state, really. They're fucking wild, man. And a lot of, especially for Arizona, I was seeing a lot of them sort of followed that theme of like, this was definitely an old white dude that wrote this out. Definitely
Yeah.
an old white dude.
Yep.
Grammar's atrocious. Very high and mighty in themselves. Very much mentions like women in their story somewhere, whether they needed to or not. Like, good lord.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I can only imagine what other stories are in other states and who's been writing them.
I know,
Like,
right?
I'll look it up right now
know.
and see which states all have stories. Let's see.
Yeah, are there any
Oregon.
states- Yeah.
California, Washington,
Oh
Colorado,
yeah, it's gonna be
Would expect.
Oh,
yeah.
Ohio, West Virginia, Missouri, tons of places. Ooh, Northern New Jersey. Those could be the New Jersey Devil, not Bigfoot.
I bet.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. Ooh, the New Jersey Devil is Bigfoot.
Maybe?
Because he has red eyes too, right?
He has
Doesn't
red
the
eyes
Jersey
Yeah.
too.
Devil has red
I'm
eyes?
pretty sure.
He's
Yeah.
related to our Mogia monster.
Guys,
We're
they're
cracking the
related.
case, guys.
We're cracking
we
the
got
case.
this.
Mystery
It's like-
Queens. We
It's
are
like
ready.
that. What is it? What is that theory of evolution? That spontaneous, where things just like you think they branch off from each other, but really they just
Yes.
spontaneously happen to
That-
be
the same
exactly
trait,
the
yeah.
same. Yeah.
Bats
yeah.
and birds. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I forget what that is.
It's gonna make me mad.
It's gonna
that I
make me
can't
go
remember what
crazy.
it is.
Yeah. Because then there's the two terms of traits where it's like you have the trait is similar because or you have like residual traits where it's like, oh, we branch from the same
Yes.
family tree, and so
Yes.
even though we use them in different ways, we have the same structure, and then you have different structure, same function,
We're in
spontaneous.
similar enough environments that these spontaneously both were
We're
produced.
both like
Yeah.
real good when they spontaneously happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
Joe's
find the
researching
name
it
of
for
it.
us. She's so great.
I'm trying to, and the first thing that pops up is spontaneous generation, which we all know is false.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking bullshit.
Um,
So I don't know. Convergent evolution occurs when organisms that aren't closely related evolve similar features or
That's it.
behaviors,
That's it.
often as solutions to the same problems. Convergent evolution.
Yep,
There,
yep,
I found
yep.
it. I kept
Yep.
us all from waking up at 3 a.m. and
Yes,
being like,
going-
what the fuck was that?
I love how research minded Joe is. I love that you
I
can like
know,
just
I
say
know.
something and Joe will be like,
Joe's on it.
"Oh,
It's a problem,
I'm the
really.
90s girl with the computer. Like tap 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 tap. Let me get you the answer."
It's what I do best. It's why I
mean-
really like doing the podcast, because I can do all of that weird research. Like, I told you guys, the second we talked about doing this, I had my 3 topics for the state, and I took like 2 days to do all of the research on them and found videos and images, and just like, I was good to go after 2 days and was like, I'm done. What do you mean you guys couldn't do it in 2 days? What?
And I like meanwhile I'm like I'm so excited, but I am definitely more of the I'm more of the like floaty creative mind where I'm just like, everything's a spiderweb. I found 20 ideas. I don't know what I'm researching yet. Like, I'll come back to that after I'm done making us like a profile picture and signing us up for 20 websites. And I just like pinball around like 20 creative things, because I'm like a shark, and if I stay still too long, I will die. So
My
so I have
God.
to be creatively moving always.
Like the
Yeah,
shark
I
in
don't
the
know
sun.
even how to describe my process. It's just been like, oh shit, I've been drinking a lot. I think I have to write something up for this episode.
I was gonna say, according to you, it's I'm drunk in a hotel room. I'm gonna handwrite some
Yes.
notes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I am going to handwrite my notes. I know what fascinates me. I'm just gonna run with it. Yeah.
Love it.
And
I
like,
actually-
All around.
I mean, it works, right? Between the 3 of us, it ends
Yeah.
up working. So I'm very impressed with us. I gotta say, ladies, if I were just a casual viewer / listener, I would tune into this podcast. This is
Yeah.
totally my jam. All of
for
it.
sure.
I like it. I like it.
I'm just hoping that we find, because I would too, 100%. Which is cool, because that's like, I feel like that was kind of the point of doing this, is like we all needed to make something for us, and so now I'm just really
Yeah.
hoping that there's like people
More
who
us's
are
out there.
yeah
Yes.
weird and crazy in the same vein that we are, that are like, oh yes, me too, I would love to listen to this, and that will wait
They're
and see,
out
I
there.
guess.
Maybe, maybe not.
All right, well, I guess we I don't know,
That's
this feels like a
wrap
good
for July.
That's a wrap for July. Yeah, we'll tune in. Next month is August. 3 new Arizona cases. Do you guys?
Yeah.
We don't have to go spoilers yet because it's all fresh to us too when we record. But like, do you guys have your cases picked yet?
Oh, absolutely.
I have mine. I have mine. And
Nice.
just the only little spoiler I'll give is I'm gonna, which is really not because Joe covered the whole state. I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Joe's territory in my next story. So
Fucking go for it.
I love
Yeah.
that.
yeah. So Joe foreshadowed one of my locations. How about that?
Ooh, now I can figure out which one it was.
I know. I can't wait. I honestly, I am down to, I'm between 2 locations for my next one. And the only teaser I can give, because there's a lot of them, is I avoided doing a hotel for Jerome, but I am going to dip my feet into the hotel sphere, I think, for August.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh,
And,
I have
I guess-
ideas. I have
You'll
ideas
have to wait
because
and see.
I know of some that are kind of notorious, so I'm interested.
I'm interested now to see if you guess it when we get there.
We'll see. I guess a teaser for mine is probably the easiest way to say it is it's very well known, but details aren't very well known, particularly with updates. So
Update.
good luck figuring that one out. I can't give more because you guys will figure it out.
Spoil. Okay.
I like update.
I love that. Just see, it's a pleasant teaser, you know? Like, I'm not gonna figure it out, just enough to like get me excited to record again. Like, but I do love an update, you know? I love when I can get a story and then I get like, and on her deathbed we got her confession letter. Like, give me an update, you know?
Fucking love that shit. Such a badass woman.
Such a badass.
I mean, that's still my takeaway. Is she murderer, like chopping friends up or not? She was a fucking
Do not
badass.
condone, but badass.
Yes.
Do
not condone the murder bits. I do want to be clear about that.
I mean, you
Just
could
in
not.
case.
You could
in
not
case.
keep Winnie down, though. You
No.
could not keep her down.
Especially if she had a gun in her hand, apparently.
She's just gonna keep
times.
escaping.
Fucking, it just wild. It's one of
know.
those things, where you're just like, do not condone you, but like, woman, you are a force of
Fucking
nature, and I am
appreciate you.
I am in
Seriously.
awe and a little bit fearful of you, and
Yeah.
like, it's just
Well, like,
wild. I'm along for the ride.
It was for sure a story where I was like, if I did not know this was real, I would call bullshit. If this is like a Hollywood movie, I'd be like, no,
That didn't happen.
No.
Based on a true story. Was it though?
But with marionettes.
Why? Okay,
Why
like,
marionettes?
are we gonna watch the
I've
marionette
got to
movie?
hunt this. I've got to hunt
That's-
this down now. I've got
You
to.
do, and
I-
we need to have a
I
girls'
think we need to
night
have a
where
movie
we
night.
just
Yeah.
sit and watch it together. Maybe record
Yeah.
our reactions for the general
It
public.
could be like what was that one like science whatever mystery
Well, Mystery
like
Theater 2000. It's like
3000,
science
2000
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking loved
Oh
that
my
show.
God.
It was
Done.
great.
Done.
I got to see all of the worst fucking sci-fi movies and get the commentary with it without having to
I
show
love
other
it.
people the shit that I am okay watching to laugh at because they will
I
then judge
love
me.
it.
Yes, and they will laugh at you, and that's not what we're doing. here.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh god.
that's our assignment. Then we're gonna break. We're gonna prep for August. Some point along the way, there will be marionettes involved. Like, we've got a game plan, girls. We're ready.
Done.
We got this. We got this.
Done. I like it.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging back and chatting with me. I guess I will see
Yeah.
you all next month.
Yeah.
More fun and excitement.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.